Yo, 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 what's up, my people? It's yours truly, Mr. Lang. Team Watch Life, taking the dog for a walk, and then I'm gonna change my clothes and go clean some gutters real quick because it's a nice day. Why not get them taken care of? This is the first time for Illinois, at least, first time in over 6 decades where it's been warmer on Christmas than it was Halloween and Thanksgiving. I can't remember ever being in Illinois where there's not snow on the ground during Christmas. So this is crazy, and I'm not making the most of it like I should be. But it is what it is. So that just kind of goes to show: don't plan on closing. I like planned on closing. Like it was like December 1st, we're closing shop and moving on. You know, yeah, we'll just start back up next season. If I would have just kind of rearranged things and we could have probably booked a lot more stuff, kept at the marketing and yada yada. But I wanted to hop on here because I haven't posted in a little while, and I did this thing on Facebook um, where I gained, let's see, 809. It was something like 400. I gained like 400 new likes on my Facebook page just by this one simple post on my this one simple Facebook post I made. Ended up gaining 400 likes. So anybody who's part of Team Wash Life, like I have this huge email list of people who have like ordered from me, um, who I've talked to through email, yada yada. If you hit me up on email, I'll send you over the exact post, and you can copy it and use it. I guarantee you'll at least get, you know, you'll at least get a couple hundred new Facebook likes on your business page. It's really beneficial. So what's up with everybody? I'm walking the dog right now. Let's see the comments. Whoops. Which post are you talking about, Mr. Rent Collector? I think you did. If you follow me, or if you're who I think you are, I think I talked to you on Facebook about it. You probably made the post on your business page, which is not what you're supposed to do. You got to make it on your personal Facebook page, the one where you have closer friends and acquaintances and stuff, people who know you personally. You can't make the post on your business page. Well, you say the one that everyone was posting, but there's a lot of people that don't. God, this stupid ass dog. He gets so tangled up sometimes. All right. Um, you don't have a personal? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. You're speaking gibberish, man. You don't have what? Oh, man. I will be in Phoenix, Arizona in January, so that'll be exciting. That's the farthest west I've ever gone. Who on here is from Phoenix or Arizona? This dog is a drag, man. He's getting big, though. That's for sure. Yeah, I ordered some really cool stuff. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's by Postit, like 3M, the company that makes Postit. They have dry erase board. You peel it and you can stick it to drywall. They have it in freaking 50-foot sheets if you wanted to go that crazy with it. But I got a 6x4 sheet and a 3x2 sheet. I'm gonna have one right on my stairway going up and down the stairs like on my way out, because that's where like um, I'll have my last minute thoughts or whatever. Like when I'm leaving the house or walking in, I'm like, oh yeah, I got to do this. Oh yeah, I got to do that. So I have a spot right there. I could jot it down. But it's worth checking out. Mm, mm, mm. So what do you guys think of my last Facebook post? Kind of trying to play around with numbers and predict things and stuff. It's not perfect, but kind of get you going, get your brain thinking how you can plan stuff out a little more realistic. It hurts when I pee on your mouth. Duh. You have an actual account just dedicated to trolling. That, my friend, is dedication. I wish I had that kind of time. Hey, mama. It's a beautiful day. I forgot I had a gutter cleaning job today, Mama Dukes. So I'm walking Poncho. I got the girls' daycare late today. It was like 10 o'clock by the time I got them daycare. I had to give them a bath because Evelyn was a big mess this morning and Ava had an accident. So I was like, well, can't send them to daycare with, cleaning them up with wipes. Got to just do the bath thing. So that set me back about an hour. Um, so I haven't had a chance to get my dishes done, but I'll get that done tonight. And then we will have Christmas Eve at Mi Casa. It's going to be epic. Rock flyers. That's one thing I actually kind of gave up on. Not really gave up, but I didn't. I didn't dedicate the time that I wanted to it. So I ended up kind of like I am going to be doing this, but I inquired a little more. I called City Hall, and I found out even to do door hangers in my area, supposedly. I don't know how true this is, but according to them, I need to get a solicitor license, which I have to call them back about. Actually, I haven't heard them back, but I have to get a solicitor license, and they do a background check and yada yada, and so I'm supposed to get that in order to do clip flyers or even door hangers, supposedly. So anyway, I'm gonna get that, and I want to, I guess I know. I've been doing door hangers and stuff for a long time, so I know what it takes to make them to get the best ROI. And I just want to go hard. So I literally want to have a couple dedicated employees creating these clip flyers, rock flyers, whatever you call them. Me and Devin are designing a new clip flyer. It's going to be affordable and a better shape. I think it's, what was it, 4x9? So they're kind of like long, but a little more narrow. But when you clip them, they're better. So you can either clip them, or even if they're more long and narrow, they will slide into a bag a lot easier, depending on which route you want to go. But I want to have a couple of guys dedicated making like 1,000 of them a day, and throwing at least 1,000 of them out. But realistically, you could throw more than that. Me and Colt doing them the way we were doing, where we were having a really hard time getting the heck? There's two like cops in an unmarked car. but they looked like college students, like freshmen out of high school. They're chicks, weren't even in uniform, but it was definitely an unmarked cop car. License plate and everything. What the hell, man? I have such bad ADHD. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, me and Colt did a whole bunch of them. We did like 600 of them in an hour or two. You see me spinning? It's just a stupid ass dog keeps getting tangled up around me. He can't just stay in a straight line. But my mom said she's getting me a Christmas present, a harness that makes him walk better. Anyway, that's my plan. So that's one thing I want to execute and get ready for 2020. That's just the route that I want to go. Some guys really like the EDDM. Some guys like the digital marketing. The digital marketing has a lot of perks because it's a lot less, less headache, less to manage. You don't really need employees for digital marketing, or you know what I mean. But why not do it all? I feel like I got the digital marketing down pretty well. It's door hangers and being out and about is what I want to lock in. We used to be savages about it, but got busy and understaffed. It's really hard for me to see the comments. For some reason, they like disappear. So give me a second. Chicken lips. Look, who's got chicken lips? You doing any hot water work out there? If hot water workout. Oh, hot water work out there. It's crazy how like commas and punctuation can make all the difference. Nope, no hot water, but I definitely want to get hot water. Um, One thing I'm really looking into, guys, for me in my area, is ice dam removal. Now, I used to be really skeptical every time I heard this, but hear me out. I mean, it's a needed service. It's one of those services that it's like an emergency. Like when you need an ice dam removal, it's an emergency. It's like your house is falling apart, your roof is caving in, and there's really no other way to get that ice off unless you freaking get a jackhammer and potentially really mess up your roof. Or, I mean, some of these ice dams can be 10 inches thick, just the way the weather works. Melting, freezing, clogged gutters. But anyway, it's like a unique steam machine is what you're supposed to use. It produces a really, really high heat steam, and you can literally, once this thing warms up, you can literally spray like at the roof, like have the tip resting on the roof spraying, and it won't damage it. It won't. They did a demo. It wouldn't even take painted. It wouldn't even take paint off of styrofoam, like painted styrofoam. It wouldn't even take the paint off. So big difference between hot water pressure washer and a steamer. But I looked in my area. I was like, how many people are doing this? Because we live in the Midwest, and this is where ice dams would be predominant. And according to my Google results, the closest guy doing it was in Wisconsin, a whole other state, Milwaukee. I'm like, no way. So that's more so what I'm leaning to. Hot water, and that's so. I don't know if some of you guys have watched the videos for a while. There's actually a video of me cleaning a gas station, and we had to rent a hot water machine, and it was definitely needed to like get the gum off at least. Um, we only used EBC for the degreaser, so it helped. It definitely helped with the canopy, getting that soot off, the organic and the soot. I mean, we had bleach. We sprayed it with bleach, and then we used the EBC to get the soot off, and it ate it right off just fine. It was safe, and it was really awesome. With concrete, though, what really should be used for concrete, no matter what anyone tells you. And keep in mind, I'm not a concrete expert, but I talk to a lot of guys who predominantly just do gas stations, across the country. Uh, you would want a caustic and a butyl degreaser. I mean, these guys are typically mixing it up themselves. They buy caustic in bulk. Uh, what is it, T-butyl or something, bulk, mixing with salt, and this stuff literally eats that grind, the oil, and it's what it's supposed to be used for, grease and oil. Um, some of this other stuff just doesn't touch it, and uh, but I respect the business. I respect like EBC, Red Raider. I think they have their place as like a safety greaser for the canopy that we've used or other things, but I think it's a mild degreaser. I don't think it should be used like on a commercial end or like the dominant chem for taking out oil stains or something like that. That's just my opinion. It's very expensive too, um, but it has its place. Um, but yeah, the gas station job we did, I'll never do another gas station or anything like it because, for one, we had to rent a hot water machine, so that ate into our profits. They just don't pay very much for jobs like that. I think it was $600 for that job, if I'm not mistaken, with the canopy included. And it took us like 4 hours in the middle of the night. We had to attempt to reclaim, which all we did really was those little oil socks or whatever to kind of filter out that oil, which is sufficient. Some of the guys who really do this stuff actually suck up that gunk. They block it off and suck it up and dispose of it. But they're doing this stuff day in and day out. So I think it's just really important to not get overwhelmed with, ooh, there's an opportunity to clean something. Let me go do it. Just because you can clean it doesn't mean it's a profitable or smart move. You got to kind of pick which route you want to go. If you want to go hard with gas stations and get big gas station routes and stuff, there's definitely a need for it. But you'd want to, invest in a hot water machine and proper degreasers and, some type of reclaim system and just go hard with that. So that's and a long-winded answer. That's why I haven't got a hot water unit yet, because really the only thing we've had to use a hot water for is cleaning like commercial concrete and stuff, and that's just not the route we're going, at least at this time. It's definitely a route that looks very profitable though. But if I had it my way, I'd be doing every single service in the world. Um, let's see. Part of the trucking company. See, that's another thing. Fleet washing. It's a whole other niche. You're technically supposed to reclaim fleet washing too. Have a two-step system. Not that I can't do it, but now I have to get set up for fleet washing. And if I was to do fleet washing, I'd build a specific trailer just for fleet washing, and we'd haul that trailer to fleet washing jobs. Just just really important to keep things simple and hone in on the services you want to offer. And for us, it's residential house washing, and we'll do commercial stuff. Like we totally do. Oh, sorry. We do all these. We actually put a bid in for all this. It was over 100 grand. It was all these 3-story buildings, like the ones I live in, and all of these 2-story buildings. It was like 50 something buildings, and each one of them holds between 4 and 6 units, 4 and 6 families. It's a big bid, and they said they're going to hold off this year because we did another job for the property management last year, and they said they wanted to wait to get it done this year. And I'm thinking they're actually do it because let's see if you can see. They're green, they're grody. So I'm gonna remake that proposal and really knock it out of the park. But hopefully they'll hire us because we blew an electric outlet on that last job. I was pissed. Taped off every outlet except one outlet that did not have a cover on it. Like, really? Really, boys? They wanted to take that chance and spray bleach? All right. Stupid dog. Yeah, Josh, you really should. But I think reclaiming gets complicated. Some of these big dogs in the industry, Um, some of the big dogs in the industry, they have such elaborate reclaim systems, and they poo-poo at everybody who attempts to do anything. But really, from what I've understood or been told, is you don't have to like reclaim can be considered laying down one of those oil socks and like around all the gutters, all the drainage, all the areas with drainage, laying down one of those gutter or those oil socks, and that way the oil sock it's designed to soak up the oil and let the clean water pass through. I've been told that's sufficient enough for reclaim. So don't quote me on that though. It's just what I've been told from people who seem to know what they're talking about. Zep degreaser you can get at Lowe's works really well. I don't know. I've used Zep a couple times. The thing is, it's hard to judge what works well with oil stains and yada yada because like a fresh oil stain will come up actually really easy. But if it's been sitting for a while, that's when you really can put stuff to the test. But it's good to know, Zep's there, like in an emergency. Say you don't have something, grab you some Zep. And that's another thing, some guys like, I got a buddy, Joe Cholette. You might know him off of Team Wash Life if you're on the Facebook page. He does parking garages, right? Lots of parking garages and yada yada. And he sells them. He uses cold water, simple degreasers, if any at all. And he sells them on the fact that, hey, we're just going to clean it up. It's not good perfect. You're still going to have oil stains and, you're still going to have deep embedded oil stains. And, you might have a piece of gum here or there, but it's going to be clean. It's going to be polished up. And you're going to get all that bulk debris out of there. What's the point of paying? You can either pay me twice as much and we'll do it with hot water and degreasers and, make it look perfect. And it's just going to be destroyed next week. It's high traffic. So it's like you can sell people on the fact like, hey, let's just maintain it, keep it up. We'll do it cost efficient. Might not be perfect, but it'll look nice. And it'll show, corporate that you're keeping up with things. Or if you guys want it perfect, hire a different guy. So it's like nothing wrong with getting in where you fit in. I think that's a good topic, a good lesson. Like like if a parking garage called me tomorrow and said, "Hey, can you guys clean this parking garage?" I'd go there. I'd do the estimate, knowing damn well all I have is an 8 gallon a minute power washer and a 4 gallon a minute power washer, cold water, and I'd tell them, "Hey, we're not really equipped to do like super in-depth concrete cleaning. We can do it, but I'm gonna let you know it's cold water cleaning, basic degreasers, and it's gonna clean it up. It's gonna look real nice. We're gonna get all this debris out of here and all the surface oil stains. They're gonna come up." But all this really deep embedded stuff and maybe like these deep tire tracks, those still might be here. So we can clean it up and make it look nice. It's just going to get dirty again in a week, and we can kind of keep it maintained at least and polished up. Or if you want it like super in-depth cleaned and polished up, you definitely should probably go with a different company. There's nothing wrong with that. you know I'd love to do a parking garage. There's one near me I'm going to put a bid in for, just to get that experience. Like, I'm not really intimidated by jobs or whatever. It's okay. Like, we're just cleaning stuff. It's the experience I'm looking for. That's that's helped me with a lot of some of the bigger jobs we've got, um, where they've worked out well. Like, we did something similar and it didn't turn out so well, but we learned a lot from it. So, like, for example, we did the apartment complex last year, and I wish it wasn't the same property manager as this place because the job didn't go as well as I wanted. We got it done a day early. Everything turned out great. They were happy with everything, but we didn't operate as efficient and safe as possible. I would have liked more organization. I think they noticed we weren't organized. It looked like our first rodeo. So they might be hesitant to hire us for this one, but there's more. There's definitely more apartment complexes in the world. I get fired up getting on YouTube. You know, I'm going to make a bunch of sales now. How much should I get in sales this year? Do I want to answer that? Probably not. I'm insecure about that number because we could have done better. I'll tell you this, it was 6 figures. That sounds good. It was $101,000. No, I'm just kidding. It was 6 figures. Sometimes you gotta cut out the personal info, you know? Can't put everything out on Facebook. Everybody measures their CAC with how much they did in revenue, you know? But who else is 100% full-time single dad raising a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old and a puppy? You know, I don't have a lot of the time some of these other guys do. I have to find babysitters just to have webinars and shit. All right. Well, boys, I killed my little half hour that I wanted to kill. So, yeah, soon to be 4 and 2. I killed my little. Mom, I'm surprised you're still on here. Aren't you supposed to be at work? I love you. Thanks for supporting. My mom is my number one. Christmas is going to be so cool. I'm excited about that. Hope you guys are excited about Christmas. My fam went all out helping me out this year for Christmas. Couldn't be more grateful. Anyway, I killed my time that I was trying to kill, so I'm going to hop off here, change, go clean some gutters, and then get something to drink. Probably get something to drink before I change because I'm really thirsty. But, okay, quick question. A 40 mile 30 20 feet of hose, 21 injector. What's the best chem mix for house wash? Straight SH. Just put straight SH in a 5-gallon bucket, mix up like 4 or 5 ounces of surfactant, and spray it away. You'll be good. All right, y'all. Peace.